Good morning, you laddies. My name is PewDiePie. Today we're gonna play Markiplier. Anyways,
just crossed so many YouTubers right there.
One of the 3 most popular.
Yeah.
So, alright, this is the official Matt Damon show. This has nothing to do with Matt Damon. My name is Matt Dillon, and this is Nick.
What's up?
And, welcome to the show. And, we're on Main Street in Good Wolf Games, Marion, North Carolina. 131 South Main Street. So, hey, here we are.
Yeah. Sorry if you see me swatting at something. It's a fly and it's trying to get to my food.
There's flies like everywhere, and it's like getting on our nerves. We're like, ah!
We look like karate masters up in here trying to hit them.
So, Bongo Pete finally joined us this time. Since episode 7, we got depressing and stuff, and Bongo Pete wasn't there for us.
Yeah.
So, remember, we're always there for you. Comments and below, we'll like and help y'all out.
Yeah, we'll have conversations with you even late at night.
I got noodles. Woo!
I got a hot dog. Yay.
A little sausage, really.
Yeah. About yay big around.
So, yeah, practically we're eating because we were hungry and we're on set. So,
yeah. Trust us, this is not a mukbang video.
We're limited. Our time is limited. So, let's continue. Yeah. Now, our first topic. What do you want to talk about? We have like barely any ideas, but we're gonna run up on one of the topics that I have.
Eventually.
Will memes go downhill?
Let's do it. So,
will memes go downhill? In my opinion, I think not, but they seem to be getting less funnier.
Yeah, like, I literally seen a meme and all it was like, it's supposed to be like a Tumblr post, and it's like, my sense of humor has gone so far downhill, all it takes is a zoomed in picture with a word beside it, and it literally showed like a zoomed in picture of a paper bag, and it just had the word bag beside it. I don't understand how that was supposed to be funny. It was just...
Well, the truth is now memes have gotten to the point where they actually don't have a reason to live. Because we have memes that make sense, and then they got to the point where it's like Garfief, and that's about it. Like Garfief, stuff like that,
or
Nermo.
The Oreo thing where it's like supposed to be like the different stacks and all their different names.
I really missed the one. What is it? Connect 4. Loss. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think those are funny, but still, it seems that they're going downhill.
Yeah. I look on iFunny nowadays. It's not as funny as it used to be.
I think everything's falling. To be honest, on memes. Maybe they'll have comeback, but no one knows. They really do suck.
Yeah, but always going to be a classic, animal memes. Like,
oh yeah,
more like videos of like animals.
I'm Doge.
Yeah, like Doge. Well, I'd say Grumpy Cat, but sadly she passed away.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat passed away. Everyone, let's go ahead and bow your head for the moment of silence. All right, so
passed away on Minecraft's, I think, 10th anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, that's sad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Notch had this plan. Happy 10th anniversary, Grumpy Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what else is there? So the memes, they ain't the same, I'll let you know that. I mean, I remember it starting with like it's like emoji, really, like without emojis, like emojis before there are emojis.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it grew and progressed to top bottom text memes for a really long time. And they still make those,
Yep.
constantly. So, but they're not as funny as they used to be on top bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's overused. So then they went down to zoom in text 1.
Been seeing a lot of Thanos memes since the release of Endgame.
Yeah,
but
Wellows.
Like the whole I am inevitable. They've been making a bunch of things about that.
Hey, I can't really spoil it. You had a week to watch it. It's actually past a week. Now a month. I've seen some where it's talking about Iron Man snapping his finger. It cracked me up.
Yeah. Kills them.
There was this one that was like, I am gay. It was like, beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
It's just like Tony Stark dancing.
Yeah, there's
I think probably the funniest thing you get from that movie is the fact that Thanos is, I mean not Thanos, but Thor is fat.
Oh yeah, that's true. Thor.
That's the funniest thing you're getting out of that now.
Or the fact that like there's that whole new Master 69.
Memes are dying. They really are.
Well, for the older generation, we think they're dying. The newer generation, they're like, oh, this is still funny.
That is true.
I don't think memes will ever die. I just think
they are going downhill. I do think that.
They're just going to keep progressing to the point to where eventually it's just going to be a picture and all it's going to be like is one word in the center and it's going to make no sense whatsoever.
And when I say downhill, I mean in a bad way. Some people think downhill's better than uphill. And that's because, you know, downhill you get a good breeze and everything, you know, stuff like that. But uphill you're pushing all the way through. So like that was like the thing, but I always thought uphill was better. Cause on the uphill side, you know, you can, I don't know, I thought uphill, like, man, it's a sunny, you know, walk. Or
you can view the world from uphill.
Yeah.
You're basically...
You're seeing the sky, too, you know, and it just looks, you know, beautiful. But when you go downhill, it's more darker, and you're speeding down, and one little hit, you could die, so, like... But I don't see downhill better. Because, like that's what I said when I was doing my blood drive, actually. When I had my blood drive, the dude said, it's all downhill from here. I said, you know, I don't think downhill is a good thing. I was like, huh? I was like, no, I mean, serious. I think uphill is a better way to look at it.
Okay, so the way he put it was like, it's all easy from here.
Yeah.
But like the way we were putting it earlier, like memes are going downhill means they're crashing.
Yeah, but I always look downhill, like, you know, that way, though.
Yeah, well...
I never look at downhill like a good way.
Well, using it, like, in the text that he did, like,
it's all downhill from here. You know, death.
No.
No. Blood drives, yeah, they're scary.
Yeah.
It's scary in that way.
No, it's like, our podcast, like, in the beginning, it could be difficult. But the further we progress, the better we get better at it, the easier it becomes. AKA going, like... It's all downhill from here, considering that it's easier. You don't have. It's like riding a bike. You don't have to pedal going downhill. You just have to let the wind hit you. Yep. Enjoy the air. As in, like the hard part going uphill. You still have to, like, after you know, you got to get through that first. But using it in your subtext, it's basically saying like it's crashing.
Yeah.
Like, it's going uphill would be basically like it's rising to the top, as in it's going downhill would mean that it's crashing hard. It all depends on how you use it in, like, text.
I remember writing a roller coaster poem about a roller coaster that only went downhill. It was very neat.
That sounds scary.
It was a very neat poem. It's like you go downhill, you feel the wind hit you, but then you don't. You know, and it continues. He says, like, you know, it's dark, you see nothing, you feel nothing, you don't hear anything. You just, everything's quiet and lonely and dark. And they just go, like, that's all it is. And it continues like that, and then it goes, then you fear nothing. Nothing is the only fear you have. At that moment, you realize you fear only nothing. Then you get pulled back up and realize now it's best to do something with your life. So I thought, you know, that was a very neat poem. I was trying to be inspirational. I didn't read it, of course. I just summarized what it was. It's a pretty neat poem of mine. I like it. I read it, I think, on my, like, second day of beatnik day at school, which is a tradition on Fridays where you read. Sorry if I keep scratching my nose. It just itches a lot.
He's been doing drugs. One like and we can get this boy some help. Help us stop his addiction.
Please, if y'all like if you like this channel, I'll bring PewDiePie on there. Like, stop.
All right, no, stop. Don't go making promises we can't keep.
We'll never have PewDiePie on here. I think the only person that's ever really had PewDiePie on their show is like Good Mythical Morning. I honestly think so. Like,
yeah. It's hard to get famous YouTubers or famous people on a show, especially when it's just starting off.
Especially when it's a picture show. Yeah. It's that like motion picture. Like anything he's ever been in was gaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at me! I'm PewDiePie! I play with Markiplier, Jason the guy, and wonder what this guy is.
Well, now he's playing. Now he does his meme review.
Now he just memes.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, that's all he does. B lasagna. Yeah. Something lasagna.
He did have that meme review with special host Elon Musk.
Oh.
Yeah.
He also lost the T-Series.
Really? I heard he won.
I heard he lost.
I heard he won.
That's why I heard he lost. That's why he made a video. He said, well, I lost. You know, and then he gave his last bro fist. Oh. And then he continues doing like memeing. Like that's what he does after that. It was kind of a sad moment. James Charles losing subscribers. I don't know, like, I don't really know him that well, but I kind of don't like him. No, it's not because of his sexuality. Trust me, I have gay friends. It's just the way he acts. It just makes me feel odd. Like, it's definitely not his sexuality. It's just the fact that he questions people's sexuality. Like, he continues until he confuses other people, and that's kind of like a devilish thing, in all honesty. Like, would you like it if somebody ran up on you and be like, are you sure you're not gay? You can just look at somebody, you know, like looking at a guy, you know, they're kind of cute and everything, you know. Like, if you just continue with me like that, I'd probably question, but I would hate you forever for that. You know, that would suck. Like, it sucks to question. Okay, I've questioned before. I questioned way too hard. But that was a long time ago. And I'm just starting rants about YouTubers anymore. So,
well, yeah, it looks like
T-Series won?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
There was, like, going back and forth for a while. T-Series had it for 5 days, and Pewds had it for 2 weeks, and then eventually T-Series pulled ahead. And
I think it's funny that T-Series came out of nowhere, and then outdo, like, PewDiePie. Like, nobody heard about T-Series. All of a sudden, it was like, T-Series get PewDiePie, and it was like...
Yeah. I think that's really the only way they got popular.
Yeah.
It's because, they were like, hey, we're going to challenge PewDiePie.
Alright, okay, for the most likes between Markiplier and
Jacksepticeye, let's pit friends together.
You know, the biggest reason why I like Super Mega, to be honest, is that Super Mega doesn't have all that many views. They don't have really all that many likes or subscribers or anything like. Well, I think they have like a lot of subscribers, but they don't get a lot of views. But they continue. They just continue and continue and continue. But they only get like, was it like 400,000? I mean, we don't get a lot at all. Not even close to that. But I mean, compared to like high-end YouTubers and stuff, they don't get a lot of views.
I think we're lucky if we hit the double digits.
Yeah, I know. Like we'll be like if we get 12 views. I think our first episode actually did get like 30 views.
I have no idea.
I think it got like 32 views.
I'm gonna be our search guy to find out. Just
go ahead.
Like when you ask them, I'm gonna just search it.
Now, here's this question: where's Bongo Pete when we need him? Huh? Bongo Pete?
Oh, sorry, he's asleep. Bongo Pete, wake up! Wait, get your bongos. It's your job.
Oh yeah, there he is. There he goes. Hey.
He's kind of mad now since I woke him up.
So then that Bongo Pete finally hit his drums. We got a new subject, which means we're gonna play a game. But what game exactly?
Actually, it looks like the second one had 27 views. The first one had 15.
Oh, that's sad. But I think it's also where I was wearing the Trump hat with a Mexican friend. So,
probably.
What's the top ones?
The gaming like Damon. She has conditioner and hair. That's
Oh yeah.
disturbing cartoons.
That needs to be deleted. Okay, I went to go play Counter-Strike late at night, really late at night. But I got so tired trying to work on the stream that I fell asleep. So,
Wow.
it was very hard. It was
sleepy boy.
It was really hard. Okay, I fell asleep before we even started this podcast.
Yeah, I literally got here to the magic shop and walk in. And he's passed out on our black couch.
Yeah,
I know it's not the casting couch from videos, but it's a black couch.
Yeah, I fell asleep. It sucks. I don't know what happened. You know, I have a what do you call it? Sinus infection. So you know, I think it kind of gave me insomnia last night or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Where
like
you can't fall asleep.
Sleep insomnia.
Insomnia is where you can't fall asleep. Narcolepsy is where you can't help but fall asleep. Like
it's the one where you sleep and your oxygen levels are too low and like you don't get good sleep. You know what I mean?
That sounds like
my mom has it actually, believe it or not. My mom, the one that gave birth to me, she has that.
It's not insomnia. Insomnia is where you can't go to sleep.
I had a friend that has insomnia. His name is Andrew.
I can't think of it.
Not my best
sleep
friend,
apnea.
Andrew. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's what it is. Most people who suffer from sleep apnea require a breathing apparatus in their sleep.
Yeah, so that I think my sinus infection got me closer to that because I went to bed at like 8 last night or 9. Well, actually 9, like 30, and I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning, and my nose was like really stopped up and stuff, and like I felt alright, you know, like I didn't feel wide awake or anything, but I felt like alright for getting up, so I just went ahead and got up. I went through school and everything feeling tired, but I could not sleep, and I finally got here and fell asleep on the couch, so, yeah.
I didn't go to sleep till 3 o'clock. I think it was 3 o'clock.
I fell asleep in my 4th period during my break. We have a break in our 4th period.
Oh? How did that go? Did you have a good sleep?
I guess so. I mean, 5 minutes sleep, power napping.
And the power naps are great sometimes.
They are.
Oh, but anyways, back to our game. The good old movie trailer game.
The movie trailer game?
Yeah, about that movie title game.
So how are we gonna play it this time? How does it work?
Well, in the movie trailer game, either you or I give the other person a title, such as an example, from one of our old ones, Under the Blue Sky or something like that.
Alright, well, let's begin.
I didn't finish explaining what it was.
That was close enough.
No, I was just using that example. Anyways, after you get the movie title from the person, you actually got to come up with a movie trailer for it. AKA, like, in a world where blah 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 happens, so and so goes on a long adventurous quest to destroy the such and such.
You're describing it way too long.
Well,
I would have been like, hey, I give you a movie I give you a movie title and you give me a movie description. Then this is the movie trailer game.
Yeah, that's not how.
You suck, Nick. You suck.
You suck.
Oh, dang, dude, that hurt. You know, I ate ice cream before you came in too. Okay, let me tell the story real quick before we start playing. I ate that ice cream. I would have sworn I was really tired. I came in here and threw everything down. I was like, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this done. You know. Then I went for a good jog, and it kind of boosted my like my awareness of being awake, and everything of reality. And I was like, all right, yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Then I went and got me some ice cream, and then I was like cracked. I was like hyped up. I was running around. I felt so good, and then I fell asleep. So I mean, that's exactly what happened. I ate ice cream, and I just went like,
yeah.
And I woke up, and I got really, really thirsty, and that's why I got me some water.
It's ice cream. Did you get it from a guy in a dark alleyway?
Actually, I got it at Artisans. They just have really sweet ice cream.
It is really good ice cream.
That's the reason why I woke up, like, you know, out of out of water. You know, I was like dehydrated badly. So yeah, because you know, like, I guess sweets are just like sugar. I mean, sugar is just like salts. You know, it kind of like just absorbs water. from your body. So
Well, if you didn't have anything to drink,
I mean, salt definitely does it. But
if you didn't have anything to drink after your jog, then your body could have already been dehydrated, but didn't like really show signs of it.
Yeah,
and
I know.
When
And
you
then
get the
the
ice
ice cream
cream, due to the fact that it's dairy instead of like water or something that contains some kind of water, like carbonated water, it's not gonna quench your thirst because dairy doesn't do that apparently.
Dang. Well, that's what happened, and that's why I mean, I drank a whole 2 cups of water though when after my jog. I was like, ugh. And then I ate ice cream, and then I ate that whole ice cream, and I was like, oh my god.
I still can't believe you did that to me though. We always get ice cream.
Yeah, I said I would be back later because I got my buddy Nick later. So, movie trailer game.
You want to go first? You want me to?
You go first.
Okay. Out to order.
Out to order?
Out to order.
It's a movie brought to you by the same people who made Super Size Me. He goes out and orders food from every fancy restaurant. And he goes and eats every day for 2 months. Just fancy food. Let's see how the huge change begins. Does he lose weight or does he gain weight? Find out in this movie.
That's pretty good. Another one that I would have thought of would have been, it's a movie about a spy that has to go undercover working in a sandwich shop.
But anyways, y'all seen Super Size Me?
That's a crazy movie.
It was like a bad movie, but at the same time, it does show you what the world's like. By the way, we're out of forks and boneware, and these are the boneware. They're really cool. No, it's really enjoyable. So I have to eat my noodles with a spoon.
That must suck. Okay, it's my go.
The Planetarium.
The Planetarium. It's a movie about aliens who come and abduct people, but only certain different people, but each one from a different race. A male and a female from the white race, male, female from black, etc., etc. And they take them back to their planet where they're to be put inside a giant glass dome. And they must live there and survive with all other creatures, against all other creatures who also live in said dome for the aliens' amusement. Planetarium.
Sounds very neat.
Yeah. Pretty good at it.
I was just thinking about putting planets in exhibit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be weird, but I mean, it's how it would be possible in a movie. So, by the way, the flavor of the wolves is beef, spicy or whatever.
Spicy beef.
Hot and spicy. That's what it was. Hot and spicy. That's what it was. Yes, hot and spicy beef. Maruchan noodles, whatever you call it, Maruchan. So, you guys should come and try some. That's the noodles of the, wolves. So, very neat. I eat shrimp, so I don't really like beef all that much. Sorry, but shrimp's pretty good too. Just let y'all know to try the hot and spicy shrimp as well.
Yeah, I do enjoy shrimp as well.
Only at Arby's. No, I'm just joking.
But
we have
if you're not in the mood for ramen noodles and you feel like stopping and getting a hot dog before 7 o'clock between Monday, I think it's Monday. Are they open or closed on Monday?
They're only closed Sundays.
Okay. So between Monday and Thursdays, also Saturday, but between, what was it, 10 and 6 or 12 and 6?
10 and 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, 10 and 7. Or Fridays, 10 to 9. Then stop by Link's Hot Dogs. That's where I got that big old sausage dog.
It's really good. I'll let y'all know that. We already went there and eat. I made a video on it, and I rated it 4.7, if I wasn't mistaken. 4.7 Matt Damons out of 5. I didn't say it in the video, but I did put it in the description, because, yeah.
Because he forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to say something about it.
Oh, by the way, for your next movie trailer, Snowball.
This summer, have the time of your life from the white Great Pyrenees dog as it grows old, and his name was Snowball. Owen Wilson plays in this magnificent movie. No, it's not Marley and Me, but it's Snowball. Watch him puff up and get real big and then get real mad as he's trying to learn to be a perfect dog. The end. Best I can do.
We're good.
I said Owen Wilson. I should said someone else, but I was like, Owen Wilson played Marley and Me.
You know, I can see Owen Wilson doing it. Actually.
Owen Wilson's a good actor. There's this dude named Bonesaw. He's a speedrunner. He can do Owen Wilson's voice, and it cracks me up. He'd be sitting there playing, what is it, Jackson Daxter. He made Jackson Daxter speedruns, and he'd be in the middle of it, and he would go, "Oh wow, oh wow, wow,
oh wow."
It sounds just like him. I'm Owen Wilson. I broke my nose. Alright, so, The Broken Halls.
The Broken Halls?
Yep, that's your movie trailer.
Okay. It's a horror movie about a man whose wife was murdered in his home. He was blamed for it. And he escapes to go back to his home to discover who his wife's murder is.
Oh.
Using clues that were left in the hallways.
Oh.
During the murder. Broken Halls.
That's very neat. Now, that was just as neat as Bongo Pete when he plays the bongos. Come on, Bongo Pete, play them. Hey, that don't sound like Bongo. No, I'm just joking. So,
no, he's half asleep.
He's still sleeping on the couch like me. We was both sleeping on the couch.
It's okay, Bongo Pete. We still love you.
So, yeah, I drew the profile picture about. Oh, excuse me. By the way, it's a very neat picture. If y'all don't see it, then we got a problem. But yeah, it's me. It's a drawing of me and Nick. It took me about 2 nights to do so. I just thought it would look cool. Yeah, there was no professional work on it. I just wanted to do it myself because I like my own art.
Yeah.
I mean, I like other people's arts and everything, but I always like to do stuff myself when it comes to art. So yeah.
I know what you mean. Speaking of art, you should go check out our Facebook page and see all our drawings at Drawings and Junk.
I try to post daily, but I don't. So
I haven't posted.
I posted daily for 5 days now, but I'm having a hard time continuing because I keep forgetting to draw something really cool or just go back and look for a good drawing. So yeah, I'm an artist, everyone.
His art is mostly like melt, which looks really fascinating.
I like to melt stuff, but also I've been drawing like really weird like creatures. Like I drew a dude who's going through your wall. So follow or he'll be in your wall to kill you. Shout out to Good Wolf Games, by the way.
I personally like to draw anime characters. Not very good at it, especially when it comes to hands. But anyways.
So let's talk about the complexities of speedruns. Now, the complexity of so many speedruns are completely different. I just don't understand how most people do it. Because, like, some of them are, like, trial and error kind of like things. Then the other ones are, like, you're just going to have to be fast the whole game. You know, it's very, very neat.
You know what kind of speedruns I like?
What?
The ones like Sekiro, the game that came out this year.
Sekiro?
Yeah. Well, it's like speed runs where it's like all bosses, no hits. And they're trying to get to like boss to boss without getting touched once. Those are some pretty interesting things. I don't see how they can do it, I can't even fight normal enemies without getting hit once. And yeah, they're sitting here like going boss to boss to boss whenever a bunch of them have like area attacks, which can hit you from one side of Marion to the other. Don't know how, but it can.
I like faster speedruns. Then I also like the Sama speedrun, because I want to learn how to like speedrun Sama so bad. I enjoy Sama. It's like a really fun game and everything. I enjoy the story mostly. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to speedrun it. I went to go speedrun it one day and I sucked really bad, so I haven't speedrun again. Last game I ever really speedrun was, let's see, Mario. And then Mario 64 is a very popular one. A lot of people are speedrunning it.
And Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario 64 is just too weird, honestly. You can jump to the walls and all that stuff just to like finish the game up, and it's too complex. It's way too complex to understand. But I mean, Mario 64 is pretty neat. What's funny about Sama is an 80% glitchless speedrun. And people are like, how do you 80% if you're not glitching the game? Well, you don't have to glitch up Sama to skip like any stuff, apparently. Really, you can like, okay, it's not really a glitch, but you can lay stuff under like the doors and stuff and go right past it. Things like that. It's just like, you know, it's stuff, you're not glitching the game, you're just doing things that's like built inside the game that just like kind of messes with it. You know, so it's not exactly a glitch.
Please don't mind me. Continue.
Now, a glitch that I know of is the fact that you can go through the ceiling, stuff like that. Like you grab a chair and you jump and jump and jump, and you can jump forever and always, like you never stop.
Like well, I know on Skyrim.
Skyrim, you can go through walls with a barrel. Yeah, it was like. Hey, you ain't wearing a beanie?
Yeah, it just fell off behind me. Give me a second though. Fallout, New Vegas. There was you can grab a trash can, and as long as you're looking down, there's like a certain wall you can climb up, and you climb up a very tall building.
Daggerfall's, Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. When they speedrun it, they run up to a wall and they kick it. They just keep kicking and jumping at the same time, and they'll start floating. It's like really, really funny. And that's how they go through the wall, but go down like under the ground, and then they use their levitation spell, because you gotta be a mage to beat it. Yeah. Same thing for Morrowind. And Morrowind, except for they don't do that. They just learn the spell of flying or something like that, and then they fly. And oh my god, they'll like move from one place to another in 5 seconds and then beat the game. And it's like...
Skyrim, there's a glitch in Whiterun where you can jump over the wall at the gate. And when you do, you can actually exit the town, walk around, and eventually you'll fall through the ground, but you won't, like, it won't cause you to fall completely out of the map. What'll happen is you'll be under the city. You can see everything, like everything's clear, and you can actually walk underneath the house. I think it was the blacksmith, and you can go through a chest, and it's not considered stealing. And it's usually got rare weapons and stuff like that, enchanted weapon, enchanted armor, pots,
jewels.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty neat. Now, yeah, there's so many speed runs I can uncover though. Jackson Daxter's a really neat one. I'll just let you know that 100% anyways. I think like, you know, 80% would probably be you know, obvious. Jump on a ceiling, you know, go across like a level. That's what they do in Twin Sanity, you know, Crash Bandicoot. But like I said, Jackson Daxter is like 100%. It's very neat, and I was 100% in it. I'm not speed running it now. I just want 100% it. But like you like, there's so many odd things you gotta do to speed run it, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks so cool. I'm like, I mean, the complexity of things is just so neat. Like the fact that you would have to roll and jump at the same time, and it causes you to like float or something like that. It's just such a neat like aspect. But I'm not talking about Jackson Daxter when I say that. It's just, you know, it's just something, you know, it's built inside of games that just help you out.
Things that you can exploit.
Best games to speedrun is Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, stupid Fly, Fly Guy the series. No, I'm just joking.
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that one's
almost. I think all of them really.
2D side scroller. Those were the easiest ones to speedrun.
They're really fun. Super Metroid's supposed to be a really big one on the Super Nintendo. That's supposed to be a really big one for speedrunning. I have a friend that speedrun it. He's a really good speedrunner too.
Can't say I ever really speedran a game. I like to take my time.
Missing a couple of cards from my.
I'm an Ocarina lover. I tried doing Ocarina and I haven't got all the way through it. I make it to the DQ tree, and that's actually where the end is too for the whole thing. But I never.
Tree?
I can't do it. I can't do it. You're supposed to go through the wall and like you're supposed to drop a frog or something like that. And then you jump to the left really fast and stuff. And you should have like a certain amount of light. And then you go through the door, and you'll either get soft lock if you do it wrong, or you'll end up in Ganon's castle after you fight Ganon. You know what I mean? So all you gotta do is kill him once more. And as a kid, all you gotta do is pull out a stick and run under him, so it'll kill him.
Breath of the Wild is a fun Zelda game. And actually you can speedrun it by going straight to Ganon and fighting him in your underwear. Not even joking. The game designers was like, you know what? Let's do this. Instead of having to make some people go all the way through the game, let's show them how hard Ganon is by allowing them to go straight to the castle to fight him.
Okay, there's this dude I consider a god at speedrunning. That's because he did an all achievement Bloodborne speedrun. And he did it all in 5 hours. While everybody else would take like a year to get all those achievements in Bloodborne. Because there is so many achievements in Bloodborne and they're really hard to get. So I was like, wow. And everybody was commenting and saying, oh, take me a year to get these. How the heck did you do it? And this dude was good too. I was so into it. I was watching it. I even saved it to my watch list, but I only seen 2 hours and 30 minutes of it. I never finished it.
How dare you? I'll probably have a bunch of videos I saved to my watch list but haven't watched yet. So I can't say much.
I normally don't do that unless it's something I really enjoy and it's long.
Speaking of Bloodborne, what do you think of the game?
Oh, Bloodborne is my favorite PS4 game. First off, second, I think it was really neat for a newer game because most new games suck in my opinion. So Bloodborne was very neat. I enjoyed it. Very proud of the creators to make such a good game.
Yeah, I thought the creature designs were pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, and I like the time period.
Oh yeah, that is really amazing. Like basically like almost old Victorian, I'd say. Where most people wore like leather dresses, leather.
There's also giants, ogres.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
But the creature design, like as I was saying, like the bosses, the very first boss you fight is what's his name?
Father Goswin?
Yeah, and he literally.
Unless you fight the beast on top of the bridge, like I do.
Oh yeah. No, I went and fought him first. I actually found him easier than the cleric beast. That's the one you're speaking of.
Yep, he's really easy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't find that out until after I beat Father Gassion. But I actually learned that you can get a music box from a little girl, and while you're fighting Father Gassion, as like whenever you go to play the music box, it'll stop and it'll like hold his ears and everything, as if the music box like irritates him. And you can attack them like that, do damage.
That's really neat. The tricks I know from speedrunning is you can get him up on the staircase, and while he walks down, you have a chance to shoot him in the back, which will cause him to fall down, and you can stab him in the back. Now, when he turns into a wolf, that's when you start throwing your Molotovs as fast as possible and kill him.
Yeah. When the blood of the beast consumes him. You know, one that I really liked was the girl in the church. Did you ever reach her?
Who?
The girl in the church when she turns into a beast.
I beat the whole game, so I can't really remember.
She was
It's been a long time.
I think she was the third boss if you went up the.
Are you talking about like the witch?
I don't know if she was a witch or not, but like the whole time you're fighting her, she's got her hands like this. Like she keeps her hands together and then she'll like swing at you with one of them, bring them back.
Teleport?
No, she doesn't teleport.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the witch. Okay. She turns into a big white beast. Did you not fight her? Actually, you had to fight her in order to progress the game, because you got to come back to that part.
Are you talking about the beast that like drops poison?
I don't know. I don't remember if she poisoned or not.
I remember there being a poisonous beast. She drove me crazy. But I don't remember you fighting a little girl for them, or a girl, anyways.
Well, yeah, this one was a girl. She's like, first time you see her, she's inside a church, like a huge church, and she's praying at a podium. And the whole time she starts praying, she's got her hands together, she's going like this, and she's got a locket in her hand. And
her head splits to the sides, and then, like she drops acid. No, okay, so that's what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
Okay,
no, she just turns into like a giant wolf. Her eyes are bandaged up and everything. She's like, her wolf is like Snow White. I think she's got horns. This is gonna get on my nerves.
So anyways, I remember the end of the game. I mean, I can't spoil it. I mean, I kind of can, but...
Well, there's actually 2 endings to the game.
Okay, so I got one of the endings, which was I think the bad ending. You know, I died. So, anyways, what I was trying to say is the last boss in the game. Not the last boss, if you like get a good ending. But, the last boss is the nurse, and what drove me crazy about fighting her is you would hear that baby crying.
Vicar Amelia.
Let me see it.
Let me see. I don't know. She's in the Cathedral Ward, the Great Cathedral. No, I want a picture of her.
Check out the video. I remember beating the game like
How old are you?
I beat the whole game and I flipped out because I was like, oh my god, I finally beat it before everybody else. Because my whole family normally beats stuff before I can beat it. So I was like, okay, I gotta beat this first. This has nothing to do with...
What is this?
That had nothing to do...
It's an ad! Oh my god, stupid ad. Never get through.
It's funny, you was pulling it for a second, it did nothing.
It was video after video. Like,
that is so stupid. So we're stuck on an ad. I gotta see this. I remember the girl I fought before, right after.
That's what she looks like. Apparently, it just threw her straight into the fight. It's not gonna like. But yeah, like she keeps one hand tucked in like that, and the other one she'll swing at you.
I definitely didn't fight that. I didn't.
Yeah, you had to like go to that.
Oh, maybe I fought her later though.
I don't know that.
I don't know, cause like I had to fight the Bloodstar Beast. That's what I fought.
That's the thing that poisons you.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bloodstar Beast.
It's like back is split down.
You know what? I can go on and on about Bloodborne. Okay, listen. I play as a female character. Her name is Amelia Pocket. She
Did you ever fight Rom the vacuous spider?
Probably.
It's
oh, that's the one you go step on water and stuff like that.
Yeah, you like drop down into the water.
Oh, in Dark Souls, you actually walk on water on it too and fight something.
By the way, Gurman, the first hunter, is the last boss if you don't do the secrets to fight the moon presence.
Are you talking about the?
I've never found all 3 1/3 umbilical.
Isn't the moon presence the?
It's the thing that
the
comes,
moon
like,
monster. It comes down. And it's like really freaking annoying. That moon monster, its weakness is actually electricity. It's for anyone who's dying to figure out how to kill it. It's electricity.
First, you gotta find all 3 umbilical cords. I've only found 2, and then I was an idiot and used one of them. But, so I fought the first hunter, killed him, and then the moon presence came down, and I was like, well, shit.
Also, the moon presence is in that one. It's
that one.
Oh, never mind.
Once you fight the first hunter, she'll come down.
I thought you were talking about the one that was like the sirens sing and then it goes up into the moon and then it turns into something. Yeah, I never actually like used the umbilical cord or whatever.
She's the optional final boss.
Huh.
But
my real final boss for me was killing the nurse because I never used my umbilical cord.
Wet nurse. That's what it is.
I hate that wet nurse though. It was actually a very boring fight, you know, because I didn't get hit at all and I killed her. And I don't know if that's a weird thing or like cool.
I actually enjoyed the fight. I thought it was an interesting.
I mean, it had my heart racing the whole time, but I mean, it was easy.
The baby cry in the background was a great touch, considering she's supposed to be a nurse.
Yeah, that made me feel very odd. I hate that one dude. This one dude, he runs with the cage head. I couldn't stand him because he would have
I know who you're talking about. But yeah, that's the wet nurse.
I couldn't stand him because every time you go catch up with him, he shoots like a tentacle out of his arm and it's like
Mikolash, host of the Nightmares. That's the one you're talking about.
He's really cool and all, but I hate that. I hate him. I hate like fighting him. It's the hardest darn thing I've done.
The one reborn.
That's the one. I guarantee that's the one that comes down. His weakness is the one reborn's weakness should be lightning, if I'm not mistaken. There's also an optional boss fight where you fight the what is it? It's like an electric thing. It's a big.
I know what
it's where you get the free.
It's like Parl.
Tortoise or whatever thing. It's the electric weapon.
That's the one we're going.
Yeah, that's the one I hate so much, but his weakness is lightning. It took me a while to figure that out, but it murders them, and like you have to hit them in certain places too. So like, cause you'll get murdered if you go certain.
Dark Beast Parl. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, Dark Beast Parl.
Electrical thing.
Yeah, Dark Beast Parl. I think that's where you get your first the weapon with the white thing on the end.
Hunter badge. It allows you to.
Where you can buy it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can buy it then. I don't think I bought it though. I think I actually found it somewhere.
Yeah, you can find it. Like, just lying around, but...
Now we got this full conversation on Bloodborne, so, Bunga P? Alright. What game are we playing this time? What are you feeling? Because I ain't got nothing.
That's a very good question. Let's see, we already did the, movie title game, or movie trailer game. I Spy? No, that's boring.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's really boring.
Oh no, want to do a nice little new segment I thought of called Walk Around Marion, where we show the people, our viewers, the beauty of Marion, North Carolina.
Lame.
Okay.
There was a game I used to play. What was it? And it's like I made it more serious, you know, like if when you play, you would get like it would be a very painful like game. Oh yeah, Operation. Too bad I ain't got it with me. But like if his nose like rings up, you would get smacked, and it was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Well, I don't know what to do then since we don't have
Let's role play.
Are you sure? I feel like that's better if we got more than two people.
I don't know.
Want to just move on to the next subject?
Let's move to the next subject, everyone. Woo, we have no games.
Yeah, but I got something for you.
Movie trailer game's the best thing we have, to be honest.
Sadly, for now. But I have something interesting for you. As in... Damn it, I lost it. Oh, here we go.
The Matt Damon fact
of the day.
Yes.
Number 6, Matt Damon live. Damon got his revenge on Jimmy Kimmel by taking him hostage and taking over his show for a night, which he renamed to Jimmy Kimmel Sucks.
Very neat, am I right?
Yes.
I don't know if anybody would remember that, because I don't. So...
Can't quite say I remember it myself.
But yeah, that's an interesting fact, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now that we got that fact out of the way, you know, let's move on to the conversation about how they should remake certain games like SpongeBob Battle of Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, that would be a good remake.
No, I was just saying, like a topic. I don't really have anything, but still, like that's a very high end topic for me. I think they should remake so many games. There's so many games that need to be remade. Twin Insanity, Crash Bandicoot's Twin Insanity was so good. They need to remake that.
I know a good one that they should remake. Alien Hominid.
Yeah, that's a very good game.
Do you know that game?
Yeah,
for sure?
I remember it.
Okay.
I remember we used to have it on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it's a little side scroller game.
Yeah, that's a very good game.
If a lot of
they need to remake Resident Evil 3, like how they did 2.
Yeah.
Make it 3 because 3
I think they're gonna remake Resident Evil 1 too.
Resident Evil 3 is beautiful though.
I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna remake basically every Resident Evil, like old Resident Evil, for the older systems. But for some reason they're gonna do it out of chronological order, cause or not.
I know they remastered one and I bought it, but
number 2 or 1.
1.
Oh,
they remastered it. I remember that.
I bought the.
I pre-ordered it,
too.
so I got a cool background out of it. Sorry, I burped in my mouth. Excuse me.
Disgusting.
Huh?
Disgusting.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. God.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that they could remake, and a lot of people would actually. The Legend of Dragoon, an old PS1 classic. If they remade it, it's a turn-based RPG. I bet a lot of people would buy it. I know I'd buy it because A, I love turn-based RPGs, and 2, I really loved that game as a kid.
Here's a random quote out of nowhere. This is a random video I meant. So there you go. And that was neat. Just out of nowhere.
Just interrupt me for your random video and then say random quote, mess it up.
Random quote of the day is live life, breathe air. I know somehow we'll get there. That'd be so wonderful. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I got it.
Oh man, what's that you got there? A smoothie.
What kind of smoothie?
No, do you don't remember that episode?
I don't.
He had an ostrich. He shows up in that elevator they have in their room, and he's sitting there, and he's got a smoothie in one hand, and he's got his arm around an ostrich, and they're asking him about the ostrich. They're like, "What you got there?" And he's like, "A smoothie."
He was a funny one.
Spencer.
Yeah, he's Spencer. The dude that played him was really good.
Yeah.
He just disappeared too. You don't see him anything. Was he the same person that played in Rose? No. Yeah, I think that's what's called, Rose. Reba.
Reba?
Yeah, played as Van.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I know Drake and Josh, he played as the crazy guy that worked in the movie theater.
Yeah. He was a good actor, though.
Yeah, he was an amazing actor. I can't remember his name.
I thought he was really funny. So, breathe life, breathe air. I know somehow we'll get there.
Yeah. I'm totally not looking up what.
Why don't we just give everybody nostalgia and talk about the good Nickelodeon shows that we used to have? That the new generation won't understand how good the old generation was.
No, Hey Arnold. That's what it is.
I was gonna say Arthur. You mean the brown bunny?
No, he's not a bunny. He's an aardvark.
Oh.
Get your facts right if you're going to talk bad about him.
He looks like a bunny.
No, he's an aardvark.
What the heck is that?
You don't know what an aardvark is?
No, I don't.
Well, time to show Matt Dillon what an aardvark is, so he knows what he they're basically like shellless armadillos.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Arthur, the aardvark.
Yeah, he was an aardvark.
What was every other character though?
There was the bunny, which was his friend.
Yeah. Hey, Arthur. I remember Cat Dog. Cat Dog was a very good show.
Cat Dog was an amazing show.
Invader Zim, and it's making a comeback towards the movie.
Yes.
I'm really down to watch that. Except for the fact that they changed the graphics just a little bit.
I totally didn't find out who the actor that played
I just remembered. It's Jerry Trainer.
A.K.A. Gerald William Trainer.
Yeah. So, anyways,
But yeah, Invader Zim's making a movie, making that come back, and
I really can't wait. Like, I love Invader Zim. I've seen all the episodes, and I was like,
right. Danny Phantom, that was a good one.
yeah, Danny Phantom was really good. I think it was the show. It was gonna die, anyways.
Yeah.
It wasn't to end it. It wasn't gonna go well. Just like Fairly Odd Parents, you know.
Actually, it's still going.
I know, that's what I was saying. They should end it. It's not good anymore.
Yeah, they introduced a new character.
Hey, let's build the show up. Poof added. Oh, it's pretty good. Adds a dog. Oh, that's a pretty good dog. Gets rid of dog. Adds Chloe.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that happened. I mean, they also added Foop, but there's a different story. I mean, you already have Poof, so you might as well.
Well, they added Poof or Foop as a counter for Poof, since all fairies have an anti-fairy.
Yeah, because it made more sense, you know.
Yeah, and since Poof
instead of just randomly throwing in Chloe and a dog, you know, like it just honestly. Or could I say 2 dogs? Okay, so I don't actually. I've never seen it since they put Chloe in it, and I barely seen it when they put the dog in it. So I remember watching it when they had Poof in it. I remember when they made the movies too.
Yeah. Remember the live action movie?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The live action movies.
A good one, a good show that I remember is Rocko's Modern Life.
I love that show, and it still plays on Teen Knit.
Did you know that they're supposed to be like making a continuation for it? How the final episode of Rocko's Modern Life is Rocko and his 2 friends go into space in a rocket, of course.
Yeah.
Well, the continuation is supposed to be them coming back down from outer space, back to Earth or back to their planet, but everything's in the future.
You know what's funny? In Camp Lazlo, on the last episode, which was also a good show.
Yes.
And at the end of it, apparently, you find a dude that looks just like Rocco's friend, you know, Heifer, coming down, and he's like, that's not the real Camp Scout, and this dude came from like space, so like it was like, is this a crossover? People came up with a conspiracy theory, so yeah. The moose is just some crazy guy. It was a moose, right? I can't remember it.
No, Heifer was a cow.
No, I was talking about like the Camp Lazlo dude.
The Camp Master?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a moose.
Okay, I was making sure.
And there's the platypus who was a snitch.
I'm gonna go back to watching it. Okay, I kind of really want to watch Camp Lazlo again.
Yeah.
I think Tom Kenny plays the like monkey dude.
Laszlo?
Yeah, Laszlo. I knew his name.
But, I'm
it.
about to name one, and I bet you don't remember it. Real Monsters.
I love All Real Monsters, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. I watched
a really good show, though.
I watched like 12 episodes or something, like binge watching it. I enjoyed it.
What about the Angry Beavers?
I remember Angry Beavers. You know, when it was going down, they was gonna make a movie and it was gonna break the 4th wall, and then Nickelodeon was like, that will never happen, and then they got rid of it. Like they got rid of the movie.
You know,
Wasn't that funny?
What actually happened was it was supposed to be the final episode. The final episode, they were supposed to be getting mad because they were getting canceled.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be like a movie, like, you know, special kind of like thing, an hour.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a special, but
yeah, I think it's funny, but they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because Nickelodeon's against that, like way against that.
Like, no, we can't do that.
But yet Chowder does it. Yeah, like,
well,
but
yeah,
that's Cartoon Network. Yeah.
I love Chowder. That was a good show.
Chowder's just an odd show though.
Chowder learning his ABCs. You literally get to R and it shows like skin tone R, and then he's got a belt in his head, and Chowder's cowering in the corner.
I think that was like a joke. It went almost too far, but yeah, it still went out. So
My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. I don't know about watching it though. Like we thought about watching it one night, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, I can't remember if I liked it or not. Chalk Zone. I love Chalk Zone.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zone was a good one.
I really love Chalk Zone. I remember watching Chalk Zone like every day as a kid. Like I really enjoyed Chalk Zone.
But My Life as a Teenage Robot, I used to watch that every night. Like whenever I was going to sleep, I'd turn on TV, sit there and watch it until something new came on and passed out, or.
I really like Jimmy Neutron. I remember watching that every day, and like almost every episode. But now, like, I went back to watching it, I think, or something like that. And I watched like part of an episode or something, and it just felt funny because I wasn't used to the voices anymore.
You know what did a really good job? Rugrats, and then after a few years, they were like, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna make a show, and it's going to be the Rugrats all grown up."
Yeah, I know, and it's a very neat show, you know. And it's like, huh.
Yeah,
I like it, you know.
Yeah, it does a pretty good job.
I mean, I used to actually be like Rugrats is okay, you know, but like I actually really enjoyed it after watching like both both of them. Like I stood up all night, and I usually watch like random shows when I stay up all night. And one time I watched Spider-Man. I really enjoyed Spider-Man. Disney Channel.
Cartoon?
It was a newer one though, sadly, but it was really good. Like on Disney. Another show that's good on Disney right now is DuckTales. I'll let you know that. There's supposed to be an older version, but the newer version is still like really good too. So
yeah, it did a really good job.
Like the newer one actually seems like Disney's working their butt off on, while like the older one was like really, really, really good. But every other show on Disney's like, it might get canceled either way. So nobody cares.
Star vs. the Forces of Evil is a really good show. And
yeah, I enjoyed that.
They're actually on their final season.
I already heard it ended.
No,
I heard it ended. There's this girl today at school, and she said, "I watched the last episode." She was like, "It was so good. I was crying." I was like, "Oh my god." She was like, "It was really good."
I don't think they ended that short.
Wonder Over Yonder, I liked it.
I guess so. Cleaved, episode 21.
Yeah, Wonder Over Yonder was a very interesting show. I like the fact that it was wacky, you know? Yeah. Okay. By the way, I remember watching Wacky Racers. I was just Wacky Racers is very neat. They just got a bunch of. We talked about that in science class out of nowhere. We was just sitting there and we was watching like a movie, I think, or something like that in the middle of class, and I was like. And then my friend was like, "Remember that show with all the people and they raced?" And I said, "Wacky Racers." Yeah, I love that show. Then they remade it at one point. So
the Ren and Stimpy show. That was a show that could get away with actually quite a bit.
But it was also on MTV though.
Yeah, but then they moved it to Nickelodeon. Like the whole scene where
I think they moved it to Nicktoons instead of Nickelodeon. Really.
I have no idea.
Cause I think Nicktoons was more like a thing that there was like more adult-like kids would watch it. Nickelodeon would have like SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents, anything like for kids for sure.
Woody Woodpecker, that was a good.
I don't remember really watching Woody Woodpecker.
Oh really?
But Foster's Home Imaginary Friends, I actually binge watched it for a while, and I enjoyed that show. You know, like, oh my god. I think if you can't do an impression of Coco and like close enough, I feel like you have problems, because like that's such an easy like impression.
Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Didn't watch it.
You've never watched Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers?
I didn't watch Chip 'n Dale.
How could you not watch Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers? It was such a good show.
I don't know.
Well, it was pretty old, 1988 to 1990. It was actually, it actually ended before I was born, but they used to play it when I was a kid.
I remember watching Bob the Builder growing up.
Bob the Builder.
I mean, I feel like a lot of kids probably don't understand Bob the Builder, so like they're probably like, "What is Bob the Builder?" I'm like, but Bob the Builder was amazing. I actually remember watching the Garfield show, like the one that was 3D and it came out in like 2008.
I actually remember watching Garfield and Friends.
It was okay. In my opinion. I remember the movie. You remember the Garfield movie? Like it was like live action. I remember that. That was like 2005 or something.
Yeah. And then they came out with the second one where he goes to England. He gets mistaken for a cat of royalty.
Yeah. What's another old show that? I remember when Adventure Time came out.
Oh yeah, but I remember an old show. Let's see if you watch this one. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles. They made an anime version.
That's what it was. It was an anime.
Oh, it was the anime? Okay.
It was like an anime. It was basically like anime.
I don't think I've seen it, but I've seen it on the website I illegally watch stuff on. Yeah, that's right. I illegally watch stuff because I'm a bad boy.
Like that? Like that was just.
It does look familiar.
That's one of the gargoyles.
It does look familiar.
That was like the main gargoyle, the leader of them all, and then that dude.
Yeah, I remember watching Transformers, the cartoon.
Robots in disguise.
I'll tell you what's good is the 2007 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons.
Yeah.
They're actually really good. I enjoyed that a lot.
I know a good old cartoon, Animaniacs. If
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
that was
good.
Oh yeah, I forgot that The Legend of Zelda had a cartoon.
It's not good.
Of course not.
It's not that good.
Excuse me.
Okay, it's one of those things you watch with a friend and make fun of it, and we did that, and I laughed really hard because we was like, he would be like, "Let me swing my sword," and his arm just like falls apart while he's swinging, and it's like his arm wasn't even attached to his body.
The Tick. Ever seen that?
Where's my kiss now, Zelda? No, I haven't.
You've never seen The Tick about the guy who's a superhero and he's like dresses in blue like a tick?
I remember Inspector Gadget.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good one. By the way, I looked up old cartoons. Scrolling through it, checking out all of them.
You know, the Flintstones, like the original, was a really good one. I mean, it's kind of below my age and everything. It's one of the first cartoons to be in color. Jetsons was the first one, though. Jetsons was the first cartoon in color. That's a fun fact, by the way. I love both of them. I love the Jetsons and the Flintstones because I find it as a family sitcom, but in a cartoon. So I really like it. Popeye was a very good one. I remember watching that a lot growing up. And Ed, Edd and Eddy?
Yeah, Ed, Edd and Eddy. You know, they had a conspiracy that Ed, Edd and Eddy was actually dead.
All dead?
All the kids in the cul-de-sac were dead. And the Canker sisters were supposed to be demons.
So, well, it's about that time. I'm very sure of it. So,
Samurai Jack. Back to the past.
Oh yeah, people still watch that now.
Yeah,
like, it got really popular too
again.
Yeah, it
actually shows Adult Swim. I think it shows Toonami.
Now it shows like blood and stuff. So
yeah.
Anyways,
so next time on Game Grumps.
Yeah, next time on Game Grumps.
Peace.
Oh, by the way, go come by Good Wolf Games after subscribing and get your free brownie, cookie, cake, something like that.
Yeah, we still haven't had anyone come.
Come on.